Hi there everyone and welcome to the channel. My name's Kareth and I love to do delicious meal in a jar recipes for you. Today is no exception. I've got a yummy soup, chicken and gnocchi soup, and it's based on the soup that I had at Olive Garden. My mom and I used to go and enjoy the all-you-can-eat soup and salad lunch at Olive Garden. And boy, we just really enjoyed our time there together. Those are such happy memories of my sweet mama. Texas weather is experiencing a cold snap recently. We had been up in the 90s a couple days last month, and then this week we were waking up in the 40s, and then it hit 39, and I just thought, oh, I need a warm and cozy soup. That sounds good. This recipe really does have great ingredients, and I think y'all are gonna love it. I'll show you how I put it together. You can use a quart-size jar. I've got a 24-ounce jar here, but I know a lot of y'all don't have that jar, so you can just use a quart-size jar. This is going to give you at least 4 good-sized servings of soup. Into the bottom of the jar, I'm putting some chicken slices, but you could use any kind of chicken. The diced chicken or the grilled chicken dices would work well. Just a little bit of spinach is all you need because it's very concentrated. I like to crush that celery a little bit in a baggie before I put it in, just to get more in there. 2 tablespoons of carrots is all you need because it's a really strong flavor and you don't want it to take over the dish. You'll just need 3 tablespoons of onions, and you can use any kind of the Thrive Life freeze-dried onions. All right, we've got some Thrive Life freeze-dried garlic, some freeze-dried thyme, that's the Lighthouse brand, and some chicken bouillon. These are going to help flavor the broth. All right, some more seasonings. We've got salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some cayenne. I really like the kick that comes from the heat of the cayenne, but you can leave that out if you don't want the spice. A couple tablespoons of our Parmesan go in. If you don't have that, just add some fresh Parmesan when you cook this. And I'm also adding a 1/4 cup of our bechamel sauce to give it a little bit of body and some added flavor and creaminess. And into a baggie, I'm going to put 1/2 cup of the heavy cream powder. And I do like to keep that separate because I like to add that at the end of cooking. You can add an oxygen absorber, and that's all there is to this jar, y'all. Really easy to put together. And if you try the recipe and like the recipe, you can make multiples of these jars at a time. It's easy to do a little assembly line. And make sure to store a package of that shelf-stable gnocchi next to your jar. And be sure to check the expiration date on that and use it by then. Whenever you're ready to prepare this, you'll just get out a large soup pot or a Dutch oven and empty the contents of the jar into the pot, and then you'll need to add 6 cups of water. Now this recipe is really similar to the recipe that I already have up on my channel for this soup, but that one was not a meal in a jar recipe. It was just something I cooked on the stove. I did a little bit of tweaking to my own recipe really to make this meal in a jar. But yeah, go ahead and give this some heat. You'll want to bring this to a boil. Stir it every once in a while. Once you've reached a boil, you can reduce your heat down to more like a medium, and then you'll need to simmer this for about 12 minutes. And while it's simmering, you can make that heavy cream. So I've got a blender cup right there that I put 1/2 cup of water in the bottom of, and then that's 1/2 cup of the cream powder to make about 1/2 cup of cream. I really do like using the blender for this, just to make sure there are no lumps. Then your cream is ready and you can set that to the side. We'll add that later. All right, so every once in a while you just might give it a stir. Got some Parmesan cheese in there, you don't want it to stick. After about 12 minutes, you can go ahead and add your gnocchi. And my package directions said it needs to boil for 2 minutes and then they would start to float. So just follow the directions on the back of your package there. If you've never had gnocchi before, you are in for a treat. They are pillowy, soft little dumplings and so, so good. And after your gnocchi is ready, then you can add the cream. You just give that a stir and literally it probably will heat up within a minute or maybe two. Just that's all you need. If you're enjoying my content, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel to grow. And if you're interested in getting my meals in a jar recipes in cookbook form, I do have a cookbook out. If you want the print version, this one is available on Amazon, and I also have the ebook version available on my website, which is thefreezedriedfoodie.com. I will link both below. All right, back to the video. Now's a great time to give that a taste and make any adjustments. I didn't add anything. I thought it was perfect. And then it should be ready to serve up. And you can serve this with a side salad or breadsticks like at Olive Garden. I like to add just a sprinkling of Parmesan cheese to the top and maybe some scallions. But isn't that a lovely soup? I think it's delicious too. It's creamy. The chicken in there is nice and tender with that broth. And the gnocchi tends to add some starch to the broth, and so it thickens it up just a little bit. Oh, y'all, it is so, so tasty. It really does remind me of that Olive Garden soup. I really like the spinach in here. It adds a little bit of brightness. I love the pop of orange from the carrots. And our mirepoix is really, really delicious. I'm really hoping Thrive will continue to make celery. We need celery for our soups. All right, guys, I will include the full recipe down in the description box below the video. I always include the full recipe if y'all are interested in that. I'll include my shopping links as well in case you want to pick up any of these Thrive Life ingredients you see featured in my videos. Well, thank y'all so much for watching. I certainly appreciate you. I hope y'all have a blessed day. And until next time, y'all take care and keep thriving.